Hello and welcome. You are watching My First Election news coverage. I'm Harrison Thrasher.
And I'm Caitlin DeLuca. A little more than an hour ago, a Nevada court judge denied a request from Donald Trump campaign lawyers. The request was to issue an order directing a county registrar of voters to preserve and separate ballots from early voting machines in 4 voting sites in Clark County, Nevada. The Trump campaign alleged that the registrar kept the polling locations open beyond designated hours in areas with large minority populations. Judge Gloria Sturman of Clark County, Nevada, firmly denied the request. There has been no direct comment from the Trump campaign since the ruling.
When the time finally comes for the polls to close, many eyes will be on prominent swing states, such as Florida or Pennsylvania. Michigan, however, is no exception. According to a study by 538, Michigan has the 3rd best tipping point chance at 11.7%. Now, what that means is that Michigan will have an 11.7% chance of providing the decisive vote in the Electoral College. The only states with higher tipping point odds are, fittingly, Florida and Pennsylvania.
For many students, this is the first time they are voting in a presidential election. Reporter Allie Hamzy joins us tonight in the newsroom, talking to one student who just casted their first vote earlier today. Allie?
Hello and welcome to My First Election live at the brand new Spartan newsroom at Michigan State University. My name's Allie Hamzy and I'm here today with first-time voter Milan Rebels. Thanks, Milan, for talking with me. So, tell me about your first ever voting experience.
My first ever voting experience went very smoothly. I was excited. I've looked forward to this since I was little. Being a part of a democracy where I had this right to vote for what I believe in, it just was amazing for me.
So what are some of the key issues that drove you to the polls today?
Key issues that drove me to the polls today. I would say I feel very strongly about a lot of social issues. I agree with same-sex marriage. I come from a very liberal and progressive family. So same-sex marriage, immigration, things like that are stuff that's very important to me, abortion. So that's why I went to the polls today.
How are you currently feeling regarding the election?
A little indifferent about the election, not too excited about either candidate, but felt like this was an election voting for the lesser of two evils. I was a little disappointed because it's my first election. I would have liked to have voted for who I wanted to vote for, but felt like I really couldn't make that decision. So I'm just glad it's over with finally, almost over with.
Do you have any hopes for when the election results are released later?
I hope Hillary Clinton wins, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of over the whole election cycle. I don't know. It's just really exhausting socially, mentally, physically, just a lot to deal with.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, back to you, Caitlin and Harrison.
Thanks, Allie, and thank you all for watching this MI First Election news update.
Stay tuned for more election coverage coming to you live from the Spartan newsroom.